find a spot in your space, we're going to get started. Bring awareness to your body from your head all the way down, shoulders, torso, bum, legs, and feet. Shoulders are down. We're starting by looking up and down with the head. Don't look too high, just do whatever feels comfortable. And let's go side to side. Ear to one shoulder and ear to the other shoulder.
Look at me. Know what you see? See a bad mother.
A lot of cracking in my neck today. A lot more than usual. Going down to the shoulders, shoulder rolls going back.
Paid the cost to be the boss. Look at me. Know what you see? See a bad mother.
And shoulder rolls going forward. Very nice. Arm flexion with your first arm.
Having fun, got money to burn. Having fun, got money to burn. Having fun, got money to burn. 'Cause paid the cost to be the boss. Paid the cost to be the boss.
And switch arm. Into a hugs in front. Let's bring both arms all the way up. We're going to reach as high as we can. And then right arm is going to grab the left wrist and we're going to go towards the right. Make sure you breathe in, coming back and switch other side. Very nice. Coming back to center, bringing the arms down. Let's go for cat-cow before we stand up. So either hands on the knees or against the support, rounding and arching the back, trying to get as much movement in our back as we can. You can get the head going along with it. When you round your back, your head goes towards your chin. Nice. And let's come back. If you are seated, you can stand up. We're going to start with our hip circles. So hands on the hips, feet hip width, or maybe a little bit wider, and we're going around. And switch directions.
Just for me. Oh, she loved me so tenderly.
Very nice. Let's get into our washing machine. Torso spine rotation.
She's there to love me both day and night. Never grumbles or fusses, always treats me right. Never running in the streets and leaving me alone.
Very nice. Let's find our wall. Going for our calf stretch. One foot in front of the other. We're bending and straightening the front leg. And switch leg.
Oh yeah, I don't know she's all right. I don't know she's all right. She's all right. She's all right. Oh yeah.
Very nice. Coming back, before we go into our external rotation, we're going to grab the foot behind to stretch the front of the leg, or if that's too complicated for your knee, you want to put your foot against the support so that you can feel the stretch at the front of the leg. And let's switch sides. Nice, and breathe.
Stand by me, stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall.
And come back. Let's get now into our external hip rotation. Wow. Hand on the hip, foot by the ankle. We open and close, or we make it bigger.
I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
And switch sides.
Stand by me, stand by me.
Very nice. I'm going to do a couple more things for the shoulders, and then a little bit for the ankles, and then we'll get started. So, shoulders, here's one we haven't done in a while. If you want to sit down for this one, you can. You want to get your arms out, so this is your T, right? Then we bend the arms. We bring the arms in front, trying to get our elbows to touch each other, and then bring them out, and then back out to the T. Right, so T, cactus, in front, out, and straight. Again, T, cactus, whoa, in front, out, and T. Cactus, in front, out, and T. When you do this one, I want you to be aware of your shoulder blades. See if the movement can come from your shoulder blades, particularly when you bring your arms out to the side and in the T position. Very nice. And breathe and relax and shake it off. We're going to do one shoulder blast, and then we're going to try a new exercise that I've been looking into that apparently is supposed to be good for osteoporosis. So we'll do a few experiments today. So shoulder blast first, starting with your arms in front of you, palms are facing the ceiling, hands in a fist, elbows bent at 90 degrees, shoulders down and away from the ears. Make sure you're tall, standing nice and tall, bringing the elbows in front, pushing the elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades behind you, maybe bringing the torso forward a little bit, straightening the arms back behind you. They don't have to go too high. You just want to try and see how far you can go comfortably here. And let's make a big arm circle, bringing the arms in front, reaching forward with one arm, and back, reaching forward with the other. And back, bring both arms up. We're reaching forward with both arms, trying to get as tall as we can get. And bring everything down. Very nice. Okay, our next one, we're going to try it. I've been doing some reading about osteoporosis last week, so I'll include a bit more on the Thursday class, but I'll include some of it today as well. So for this one, it's called a heel drop. You want to start standing. You're going to start, I can see my feet, with feet hip width or slightly wider than hip width. We're going to take a deep breath in, bringing both arms all the way up. We're going to go all up on our toes as far as we can go. And then bringing the arms down, we're going to drop down, right? So we want to drop and try to put a little bit of weight onto the legs and everything. So we're creating a bit of impact. You go, right? The coming up is fine. When you drop down, you go as hard as you want to go. You don't want to go too hard, right? And then obviously you can choose how low, even how low you can go, right? When you're going all the way up onto your toes, how you're coming down with your knees, right? You choose. Let's try and see what we can do. Just get going here and see how you feel. Side note, also, as you're going up onto your toes, if you want to hold on to something, that's fine too, and then you don't need to use your arms as much, or you can use just one arm to come all the way up and then drop down. One more thing before we start. When you're dropping down, try to avoid bringing your knees together, right? You want to keep your feet nice and straight, your knees straight as well, same as when we do the squats. Okay, let's see what we get to do. We'll do like 3 or 4 just to see how it goes. So starting with a deep breath in, both arms come up all the way, get up onto your toes, and then drop down, feet and arms. Nice. Again, big breath in, go all the way up onto your toes, and drop down. Amazing. Let's do one more. Breathe in, bring both arms up onto your toes, and drop down. Very nice. And shake it. We'll build on that. I don't want to do too much because it's a new exercise, so I want to make sure that we're feeling okay. And then we'll see how far we go with that one over time. Okay, let's get into our cardio. Cardio for the day, we have 4.5 minutes of exercise, 9 exercises, 30 seconds. We'll rotate. We know all of the exercises. We're used to them. And I lost my timer. There we go. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start actually with a side-to-side step directly. So just stepping side to side. Nice. We're going to add the arm here if we want to, arm in front a little bit in diagonal. Perfect. Getting into bum kicks behind here. If you want to add your arms, you can, but you don't have to. See how you're feeling, arms in front, and you're going to squeeze back. Nice, really thinking about squeezing your shoulder blades behind. If you want to make this harder, you can squeeze with your arms straighter out to the side. Keep going, keep breathing. Let's go into our punches. You can sit down for this one if you want. If not, we're punching. As you're punching, you want to get your hands in front of you here, and then you turn the fist down for the punch. Very nice. Keep going, keep breathing. Core tight. I love the energy. Beautiful. Let's get into some heel taps in front. So just tapping the heels here. Easy. Nice. If you want to add your arms, you can add same arm overhead. Nice. And let's get into our V step, starting with the left leg. So left leg forward into our V. Now, we're used to doing this one. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can try going faster. Maybe the movement or the V is smaller, but you can try going faster. Or not, that's fine too. Let's get into our toe taps in front. So we're tapping the toes in front, and we're going to add some bicep curls, alternating arms. Nice. When you're doing your bicep curls, it's just bringing your elbows stay by your side, right? You're just bending your arms. Beautiful. Keep going, keep breathing. We've got 3 more exercises after this. First one, we need to make sure we balance our V steps. So let's do our V steps with the right leg forward, or the right leg first. Same idea. You can make the movement really big. That is going to make it a little bit slower. Or you can try and make it faster, and hence your V is going to be a little bit smaller. See how far or how much you want to do here. Very nice. Let's get into a side-to-side tap. Now we're going to go up in diagonal with the arm. Maybe go slow on the first few, elongating the side of the body. When you know you can do it, you can make this faster as well. Or not, that's fine too. Very nice. Keep going, we're almost there. Let's get into our hamstring scoops. So this is a heel tap, right? And with each heel tap, a big arm circle or arm scoop. You choose how low you want to go. Just make sure that your back stays straight the whole time. Almost there. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Walk it off. Bring the heart rate down. See what you need to do. Get some water. So, we're going to do a pyramid. However, this is not a pyramid we've done before. We're going to do a different pyramid. We still have 5 exercises. We've done all of those exercises before, maybe not in this order, or maybe not together, but we've done those. Obviously, I'll give you the options and different things you can do if you want to make this easier or harder. The way it's gonna go is we have the 5 exercises. We're going to do one after the other without stopping the clock. We're going to start with 20 seconds. Then we're going to take a break. Then we're going to do the 5 exercises for 30 seconds. Then we take a break. Then we do the 5 exercises for 40. We take a break. Then again 30, take a break, and then 20. We'll see how far we go, but that's the goal. We might not get to the end, but let's see how far we get to go. So the first round is going to be relatively quick and relatively easy. That's okay. It's gonna get harder, right? And actually, we'll do 20 seconds, but I'll talk you through the exercises throughout, so it might take a little bit more than 20 seconds. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, let's get through it anyway. Exercise number 1, we got 2 squats followed by 2 good mornings. Squats. If you want to make this harder, feel free to not use a chair. However, I highly suggest that you do, but you choose. So, 2 squats, 2 good mornings. It looks like this. Your squats, you sit down, you stand up for 2, then hands on the hips, slight bend in the knees, nice and straight back, slight squeeze of the shoulder blades behind. We lean forward at the hip, coming back, squeeze the bum at the top, and then again, squeeze the bum at the top, and we go into our 2 squats. And let's get going. 20 seconds only here, so 2 squats, really squeeze the bum at the top. Hands on the hips, slight bend in the knees, squeezing the shoulder blades. Good mornings. For 2. Keep alternating. 2 squats and 2 good mornings. We got 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Going into the second one, we have 2 push-ups into a T. A T is basically an assisted side plank. So you do your 2 push-ups. When you're done with your 2 push-ups, you're going to come out to one side, right? Both the leg and the arm come out. Come back, you do your 2 push-ups. You're going to go into your T other side. And then you keep going. Get yourself set up and let's go. So 2 push-ups on your own time, and then open up to the T in one direction, and then come back, do your 2 push-ups, and open up in the other direction. Nice. We got 3, 2, 1, and done. Very nice. Next up, we have a side-to-side lunge with a side lean. This is kind of somewhat related to what we did during the cardio. However, we're going to start with our feet wider than hip width, toes pointed out. This is similar to the legs that we do when we do our the big weight, right? You go side to side. If you need to hold on to a support, you can have a support in front of you. The wider you bring your legs, the harder this is going to be. So you choose how wide you want to go. Now, every time you lean, when you go to the left, you bend the left knee, your right arm is going to come across. And then you come back, right knee bends, opposite arm comes across, right? It doesn't have to go all the way up. You can come in front of your face so you have a little bit of a twisting spine, reaching, and then come back and reach. Very nice. Keep going. See how it goes. Try to keep your knees cracking over your toes. You want your knees to go out and not in when you bend them, in towards the midline. And breathe and relax. Second to last exercise. This should be somewhat familiar. We have a cactus with shoulder blade squeezes. This one you can do standing or sitting, you choose. You're going to start with your arms out into your cactus. You're going to bring your arms slightly in front, right? So from here, just slightly in front, and then you're going to squeeze back as much as you can. Slightly in front and squeeze back. Now, important, when you squeeze back, you don't want to arch your back, right? as you're doing this. It's not this, right? You want to make sure your torso is not moving. It's just the arms coming in front and back. Shoulders are down, and you're really squeezing the shoulder blades behind. Very nice. Keep going. We're almost there. Really focusing on your shoulder blades, squeezing behind. Nice. This is amazing for posture. Good. And breathe and relax. Very nice. The last one, I kind of like this one. We're going to have to do two sides. So this is a unilateral exercise. It is a unilateral balance exercise. You will need to hold on to your support. You're going to plant one foot down on the floor, technically the one that is closer to your support. You're going to, with the other foot, tap in front, tap to the side, and tap back. I'm gonna add one more thing here. Every time you tap, you're going to come back and tap the ankle of the other foot, right? So we tap in front, ankle, side, ankle, back, ankle. Trying to hold on as little as possible towards your support. You can get started on your first side. So you go forward, ankle, side, ankle, back, ankle. Very nice. And let's switch sides. So same thing on the other side or on the other foot. We go forward, ankle, side, ankle, and back. And you're only tapping your toes just a little bit, front, side, and back. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. And breathe and relax. Those are your 5 exercises. We did the 20 seconds already. Now we're going to go through everything in 30 seconds. We're just going to take a little bit of a break. If you want some water, this is your chance. And then we're going to go into our 30 seconds. No break in between the exercises. So I'll just talk you through the exercises. You start whenever you can or you want to. See how your heart is feeling, see how hard the exercises are getting. Take breaks whenever you need to. Are we ready? Okay, first exercise is our 2 squats to 2 good mornings. So you want to set yourselves up on your chair, 30 seconds, and let's go. So we sit down, we stand up, squeeze the bum for 2. Then hands on the hips, slight bend in the knees. Bring the torso forward, slight shoulder blade squeeze at the back. And then you repeat 2 squats and 2 good mornings. Only go as low as your lower back allows you to for the good mornings. We got 3, 2, 1. Into our push-ups with the T. So we got 2 push-ups. And then you open up to one side, both arm and leg, and then you do your 2 push-ups and open up to the other side. And keep going. Nice. Very nice. We got 3, 2, 1. Then we go into our side lunges, right? With the diagonal reach. Remember your knees. You want to make sure they're not coming towards the midline or coming in front. You want to keep them going same direction as your toes. Very nice. Really side leaning. If the legs are too much here, you can just focus on the arms. If you want more of a challenge, open up your legs a little bit more. Let's get into that cactus with the shoulder blade squeezes. Arms are out, elbows are bent. Bring the arms slightly in front and then squeeze back. In front and squeeze back. Make sure your abs are tight. Make sure that you're not moving your torso other than your shoulder blades. You don't want to have any type of fine movement. Very nice. We got 3, 2, 1. Last exercise is our balance exercise. Holding on to your support. Tap in front, tap the ankle, tap to the side, tap the ankle, tap back, ankle. Front, ankle, on your own time. Holding on to your support as little as possible. And switch sides. Other foot, same thing, tap in front, ankle, side, ankle, back, ankle. Let's go. Nice. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Amazing. Good job. Shake it off. We're going to take at least a minute, if not a minute and a half rest here before we go. So now we got to do our 40 seconds. So it's going to be a little bit longer, right? Let's just make sure that the heart rate comes down, that we're feeling okay, that we're ready to tackle the 40 seconds. How are we doing? Are we okay? Yeah? Is it hard? Fair enough. Okay, again, remember, if it's too much, take a break, do more of the exercises sitting down if you want to. You can sit one or two of the exercises, or you can do just the beginning of it. Go at your own pace. We are almost done our 1 minute. So remember, this is 40 seconds per exercise. So let's get back to it. Starting with our 2 squats to 2 good mornings. And let's go. So we sit down, we stand up for 2. And then good morning. Take your time here. Obviously, if it's getting very hard, you can go slower. If you want a bit more of a challenge, see if you can go a little bit faster, at least in your squat. The good mornings, the slower you go, the harder it is. Nice. Almost there. We got 3, 2, 1. Let's get into our push-ups. 2 push-ups with the T opening. So we do 2 push-ups and then open to one side, and then 2 push-ups and open to the other side. Very nice. Take your time here. Remember, you can take a break if you need to. You can walk it off. Very nice, keep going. You got 15 seconds left. Those 40 seconds go a little longer than our 30 seconds. Let's get into our side-to-side lunge with a side lean. Again, option to not move the legs and just do the arms. That's the easier version. Or see if you can go wider if you want to make this harder. Just make sure that you don't feel anything in your knees. If you do, come a little bit closer. Nice. 10 more seconds. Next up, we have the cactus. You can sit down for this one if you want to. Arms out to the side, elbows bent, and we squeeze behind. Just make sure that there's no movement in the torso. You don't want to get any of that happening. So bum is squeezed, abs are squeezed. That might help. Just focus on the shoulders. Got 10 more seconds here. And let's let's get into our balance exercise. Holding on to your support, we tap in front, ankle, side, ankle, back, ankle. Now this is 40 seconds. That can be a lot. Let's see how it goes. If you need to take a little bit of a break here, I will call it out after the 30 seconds. So feel free to take a bit more of a break if you want to. So this is your 30 seconds. If you want to take a break here, you can. You got 10 seconds. If not, we continue and then we switch directly onto the other one. And let's switch it. 40 seconds on the other foot. Very nice. You're halfway. If you're only doing the 30 seconds, you can stop now. If not, you got 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and breathe and relax. Very nice. Take it off. Take your time here. Okay. We're going to stop here because there's 2 things I want to do. One, a little bit of neuroplasticity. We're going to do our neuroplasticity with music today. Let's see how this goes. So you can set yourselves up, get some water. I'm just gonna get set up here so that you can hear the sound properly as well. The exercise for that, you can't see me, is going to be, I'll give you a song, so we're going to practice this with music. You can sit down on your chair for that one. We're going to do the clap, opposite hand to knee, clap, opposite hand to knee, right? Now the goal is to go, once I put on the music, is that you go on beat, right? We're going to go, and I'll tell you first, we're going to go on beat, and then we're going to try and go double time. I'll explain it to you. Let me know when you hear the music, or if you hear the music. Perfect. Are you hearing it enough? Actually, so, if you hear it, you want to go.
Dans la jungle, terrible jungle, le lion est mort ce soir. Et les hommes tranquilles se
Your time here, this is gonna get harder.
mort ce soir.
You got it. Let's see if we can go double time. So it looks like this.
Tout est sage dans le village.
And slow it down
Le
again.
lion est mort ce soir. Plus de
We're going to
rage,
add
plus de carnage.
opposite hand to
Le
clap,
lion est
opposite hand
mort
to
ce
shoulder.
soir.
Let's see if we can go faster on this one. A little bit more. Don't stop yourself. Don't
Indomptable, le
yourself in the
redoutable,
face.
le lion est mort
And
ce
slow it down again.
soir. Viens ma belle, viens ma gazelle, le lion est mort ce soir.
Now we're going to combine. So we're going to do opposite hand to knee, and then opposite hand to shoulder, opposite hand to shoulder. Again on beat, so opposite hand to knee, opposite hand to knee, shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, shoulder, shoulder. Very nice. Keep going. See if you can go faster here. breathe and relax. Very nice. How did that go? It's a slightly different, but then there's a lot more that we can do with this. I just need to make sure I am able to give you the music as well as we go. Okay, very nice. Final thing before we go, we're going to do our cardio again. So we'll finish off with our cardio. See how it goes. Take your time. If you don't want to do it, you can march it out. You can start stretching, right? It's only 4 minutes, and then we'll finish off with the actual stretching. Okay. Let's see. I lost my music now. Can you hear the music? Okay, perfect. Amazing. Where's my cardio? There we go. Very nice. So, get yourselves ready. We're going to march it out first. So we're going to start with marching. Nice. March with a purpose. Maybe pump the arms a little bit more, see how it goes. So let's get into our opposite hand to knee that we were just doing here. Good.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
And let's get into our punches. So you can stop if you want to sit down here, you can. Punch. See how fast you can go. How far you get to punch. Nice. Oh yeah. And let's get into our heel tap. So tapping the heel. You can stick with that. You can do that seated as well if it gets a lot on the hips. If you want more, you can bring same arm all the way up. Nice. Into our V-step, starting with the right leg. V-steps with the right leg. Again, option to do your regular one. You can make it smaller if you want to make it easier, or you can make it smaller but faster to make it harder, right? So different options here, whatever works best for you. Into our toe taps in front. So we're tapping the toes. Now, with the upper body, we're actually going to do some shoulder rolls as we go. So shoulder rolls going backwards. If it's too much, don't worry about it. Very nice. And into our V-step, starting with the left leg now. Very nice. Take your time, breathe, check in with your body, see how you're feeling. Beautiful. Into our side-to-side steps with the arm in the diagonal. Very nice. Second to last exercise, we're almost done, and then we stretch. And let's get into our hamstring scoop. So here, option to just stick with the heel taps in front, or you can get your big arm circles or arm scoops going on as well. Keep going. We got 15 seconds left and then we're done and we stretch. We got 3, 2, 1. And breathe and relax. Very nice. Congratulations. Walk it off. Sit down on your chair. Do whatever you need. Get some water. Very nice. Keep going. We're going to start our stretching. So, let's start with our chest. This one here, 2 options. One you can do seated if you want. That would be the one interlacing your fingers behind your back and then squeezing your shoulder blades to open up the chest. If you do want to do the one on your door, so if you go to a door, one hand on each side of your door frame, you can put one foot in front and then open up and using this to stretch your chest. So different options here. See whatever works for you. Very nice. Okay, let's sit down on our chair. Bringing one leg in front, we'll start with our hamstrings. One leg straight in front, sorry. There we go. Bringing your torso nice and tall and then slowly trying to keep a straight back. Go as low as you can. And come back and switch leg, taking your time here. Same thing, going forward with a straight back or as far back as you can. Sorry, wrong one. As far forward as you can with a straight back. There we go. Just need the words in the right order. And let's come back. Let's do the front of the leg here. 2 options. If you want to do the one standing up where you grab the foot behind, you can do that. Or you want to get one bum cheek off the chair, getting that leg or one leg back and trying to bring the pelvis as far forward as possible, right, towards the front so that you can feel a stretch in the front of the leg. And switch sides. Take your time here. Don't fall off your chair, please. And let's come back. We're going to go up with the arms. We're going to do a torso stretch. So big breath in, both arms come up, similar to what we did at the beginning. Right hand grabs the left wrist, and we're pulling towards the left. And you're really trying to elongate the side of your body as high as you can, or as much as you can. And coming back, switch, grab the other wrist, pull up, and then to the side. That will help elongate further. And come back, bring your arms down, open up your legs. We're going to go all the way down to get a nice stretch in your lower back. You know what to do. Just careful not to go too low, particularly if you feel dizzy. If you don't, try and go as low as you can. So do whatever feels good for your body here. Maybe you want to do some small head movements as well to see if there's anything that feels tight. Let's walk your hands towards your left leg. So both hands towards your left leg, either the knee, the shin, or the foot, whatever you're able to grab, but you're going to get a little bit more of a side torso stretch. Walk both your hands in to the middle and then go towards your right hand, right knee, shin, or ankle. And let's come back to center and slowly roll it up. Very nice. Let's take a deep breath in. Both arms are going to come all the way up. And breathe out. Big arm circle down. Let's do this one more time. Big breath in, both arms up. And breathe out. Big arm circle down. Nice. 2 shoulder rolls going back. And you're all done for the day. Congratulations!